Welcome to session 6. Today we're going to continue and we're going to install the application manually. And APK file, it is an Android application executable file that when you click on the .apk, you basically start executing the file. And all these packages, every single folder goes into the system. And let's see what do we have in this particular package, because why do we need to know it? It's because we are using this .apk when we are installing only for the installation command line. So once you install the application for the first time, there is no such a thing as an APK, because all these libraries, resources, assets, classes, Android manifest and meta-inf directory, they are being placed inside your system. That's why when we are uninstalling the application, that's why when we are working with the application, we always list this application by the package name. And today we are going to learn how to extract the package name, how to work with your application while you guys are testing. So biggest interview question. So what is Android manifest? What is inside the APK? Let's talk a little bit. So one of the most important files inside the APK is Android manifest.xml. So why is it so important? Because every APK file contains this Android manifest XML, and this is the file which declares the application, package name, version components, other metadata. It's like when you are going to the official institution and you say your first name, your middle name, your last name, your address, and your social security number if you guys have, or the passport number. So that's why it is so important. So the rest of the files maybe is not, usually at the interview they're not asking you, but what you have to know, yes, there is a meta-inf directory, it stores metadata, libraries, also we have the native code libraries and assets and resources and some other classes. It's basically absolutely needed for the system to make the decision. Do I accept this application as the valid application that will be using my resources, and what do I need, or what this application needs? So basically this is the all information that this system is going to be extracting from the Android manifest XML. And the proof of it is when you're installing the application. Remember, you install and it starts asking you, oh, may I have the permission to use your, for example, gallery, or may I use your GPS, or may I use something else from your system? Okay. Also, this Android manifest XML contains its own directories. Okay, because when your application is installing, it asks for everything, okay? Installation mode, like in manifest tag, package name, build versions, permissions, because the application needs to ask the system for the permissions, and also what are the protection levels for the operating system. Is this application is going to access something that the operating system is not allowed to access? Okay, and these permissions go into the different levels as well. There is a user's permissions and user's features. So yes, uses permission, it requests a permission that must be granted in order for it to operate. And uses feature, it is declares that single hardware software feature that is used by the application. And the example of it, the native application from the Walmart, it was asking you, may I use the camera, right, for the scan? May I use your microphone? And it is a hardware, guys, right? So, and also it does have like an application, the declaration of the application that it will show the system all the activities that is stored in the activity manager, and the system is going to decide what to do. So activity also is divided in several categories. So the intent filter, it specifies the types of intents that an activity or service or broadcast receiver can respond to. Services, what are the components that are going to be used? So the receivers, the providers, your Wi-Fi, your location-based services. This is why this Android Manifest XML is so important. Okay, so with that said, let's just go back to your Android Studio, and that's why I told you, you can name this file anything you want to. It's just during the installation, you can, if you rename the file to your own, preference and convenience, you just have to use adb install, the name of the file, and .apk. Why it is usually the COM is standing in front of these applications? Well, first and most, to avoid the, it is in reverse usually, right? When we go for the website, we something.com. So with the application names, it is the industry standard that you name the application com.something.something.something. And also the package names always gonna be starting with com.something. All right. So you guys are ready? What I want you to do, there is nothing simpler in this world than install application on the emulator. So guys who don't have the Explorer open, you can basically grab this path, okay, from your Android Studio, copy it, and just place it in here. I already have it. People, if you do not remember how to get there, it is the same path, right, that we have in the Android Studio. Just copy and paste it into your Explorer. You guys who have your applications on Mac OS, please just find it right now. And what we're going to do, I'm going to just show you the way to install your application on your emulator. Just drag and drop it, and the application is going to be installed. And voila, we're all there. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So I'm going to wait just a little bit while the application is installing. I am waiting for you guys to install. Type 2 when you install your application on the emulator. Just drag and drop it. It's very easy. Probably the longest way is just to find where you store this application, and then just drag and drop it to the device home screen, whatever emulator is open for you. All right. So we have people installing the application. Once you receive, once the screen is gone, you're gonna be all right, here we go. Just make sure your application is there. You can just go to the application tray, and let me just, I have it. It is united. So Sasha, did you already install the application before you have the APK failed, or what is going on? Invalid APK. Did you download it? Did you download it? The application? Vladislav? All right. Greg is good. All right, let me see how many people you renamed it. Well, probably during when you, okay, are you guys, okay, so Vladislav, you have Windows, or I don't see it really without, so how many people install it on Windows? Platform tools. Okay, Valentina is good. Windows 10. Okay, so basically you guys have to try it again. It's okay, let's see what is going on. Maybe during the transfer, when you were downloading from the website, maybe the file got corrupted. It's okay, guys. You can always try to download. I also gonna be placing this file into your Google Drive directory. The only thing I will need to I will need to rename this file to .111, and then you rename it back to .apk. Why? Because if I put this file into your Google Drive directory, then you're gonna start downloading, and it's gonna try to install it on your PC, and it's not gonna work. So I'll give the instructions tomorrow, guys, for those who are not who are unable to do so. It could be different problems, could be some protections from on firewalls on your PCs. So it can happen. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try, maybe a drag and drop is not working. Why don't you try to do it like this: ADB minus E, install com United Mobile APK. Try to install it manually. Do you see my screen? ADB minus E, install com United Mobile APK. Very good, Alex, Ksenia, Vladimir, Ivan. So looks like try it, guys. Try to push it on your emulator manually. Okay, I'm gonna put the command line ADB. Hold on, just guys. ADB minus E, install com United Mobile APK. Just make sure it's okay. Copy and paste this command line. Okay, people who are having problems, just dragging and dropping it to your emulator, and try to do that. All right. So I'm gonna remove. You have this command line, and we're gonna go back to our session. All right. So, and now we have to install this. Just, we're done with the emulator. We know everything is cool. We should try the same thing for your device. But of course, if you're installing on your device, it is just gonna be ADB minus D, right? Here's the command line. I'm pushing it. Okay. Oops. Hold on. ADB minus D, install com United Mobile APK. This is for your device. You see that the only difference is just the emulator and the emulator and the device. It's when you are separating the devices, just like I told you. So I am going to install this application on my device as well. ADB minus D, install com United Mobile. Oh, I am in a rush today. All right. So once I get the success, then I know exactly. Okay. It says ADB error cannot set com mobile APK. The same. Are you guys installing it on Mac or on Windows? Okay, on Mac, sometime, guys, just check the path. Sometime it gets into your library, Mac people. Check the path really carefully, okay? Because I know with Mac, it's maybe Mac people put this APK to your desktop and put the location to the desktop. How to check the path? Please explain to Elena. So doing it manually, what file do we install and on the emulator? Well, we are installing the application that everybody is should be having on, from like 2 homeworks before. So if you do not know what file, you just have to watch the video and do it at home and just check the homework. We are installing com.united.mobile APK. All right. So how many people are with me? Okay, type 1. How many people are with me on this one? Just want to see how many people. All right. So we have plenty of people in here. All right. Mac people, are you having some problems or it's okay? You installed it from platform tools. Mac is good. Alexei, Vadim is good. So, all right, guys. Well, all right. So anyway, guys, our next thing, just like I was telling you, because we need, okay, doesn't work for you. All right. Well, why don't you just sit and listen, and we will figure out later. So, guys, what do we have to know? So once we install the APK, okay? Yes, absolutely, Yelena. You have to install the same application manually on your device. So, guys, listen. APK does not exist anymore. So other than ADB install something.apk, it never ever, being used as this name again. So forget you ever had this APK. There is no such a thing. So with this one, team leaders, are you guys here? We're going to be doing some packages. We're going to retrieve the package name for the application. Sasha, are you here with me? So first, okay, anybody, Valentina and Alexei, are you guys here to help me out? Alexei, Andrei, are you here? Alexei probably is driving. Andrei, are you here? Okay, well, if you're not here, yeah, I know you are driving. So, Andre, are you here to help me? If not, okay, good. So anyway, guys, uh, okay, perfect, Yuri. Yuri installed the ADB application after he enabled developers option install via USB. He enabled the box. Try that. All right, guys who are unable to install it. Well, looks like Android Studio brought us pretty much lots of new unexpected troubleshooting tips. And the other day, somebody Skyped me that who was it? Julia? Somebody Skyped me and said, "Oh, I can, my Android Studio cannot see the devices." And then I uninstalled the SDK, and then I installed it again. So this is Android Studio new bugs, guys. So, and Yuri, thank you so much for letting us know. We never had something like this. So, let's go back. Well, usually the packages are being stored in a package manager. Package manager is on the lower level from where your ADB exe is located. So you basically ADB exe, it is an application itself. It is a tool itself. So, but we don't, we use this ADB only to get to the lower level. And this is going to be ADB minus D shell. Please remember, ADB is not going to work once you are in shell. It is Linux commands only. And if you need to get out from shell, then you will have to type exit to go on the upper level and use ADB. I'm going to show you what I mean. For example, I want to get to the lower level of my Android device into the shell. All right. And I put ADB minus D shell. So you see, guys, you're going to be prompted to the lower level where only Linux commands going to work. Do not use ADB. If I say ADB, for example, list packages, it's not going to work. ADB not found. Of course it's not found, right? What if I just say PM list packages? Yes, it's going to work. Okay, if I want to get out from shell back to using ADB commands, I just type exit. Got it, guys? ADB minus DD shell and go back, exit. So we are back to our ADB level. Now, so I want everybody to go to ADB minus D shell. Okay, team leaders, ADB minus D shell. All right, perfect. If you are not with us, we can ADB minus D shell. Perfect. Now, guys, so once you are in shell, you're gonna put PM list packages. PM list packages, guys. And every single application that is being installed on your device is listed as a package. Do you see it? PM list packages is just like on my device. And this is how all this, you see, you can see that there is no APK, right? There's only package name. This is an official name of your application. How your device is seeing this application by the package name. Absolutely. So ADB minus D shell PM list packages will give us all applications. But sometimes we need to know the exact location where these packages is being located. If you add PM list packages minus F, it's gonna give you the path. In what path this or that application is being located. If you can see, for example, my Bluetooth application and everything that you see on your device, guys, it's an application. Somebody downloaded it, right? So that's why you can see all these package names, okay? But it's too much for us. We don't need that, right? We just want to get the package name for our application that is united. And in here, I want you to find the left slash, type shift, and you're going to have a bar. Okay, left slash on your keyboard, type shift, left slash, and you're going to have this vertical bar. Can you see it? Vertical bar. All right, it's going to go like this. All right. Did you find it? Perfect. Absolutely. Now, after the F, we put space, and after the bar, we put another space, right? And say, grep. What? Well, I told you, but I didn't do it myself. Grep. Grep is an extractor, guys. You know, you absolutely have to use this grep command. It's one of the most beautiful Linux commands. It is an extractor. It will extract any information out of all information that you guys have on your device by sorting it out. And we use just the keyword. For example, united. We want our united package, right? And now I have COM United Mobile Android. I got my package name for this application, okay? And I know the location where it's in data apps. And how you guys doing? Okay? PM list packages grep united. Valentina gave you the command line. You can just copy and paste it into your shell. All right? And you guys can find the package name. For example, I want, and guys, I told you, right, you use the arrows, up and down arrows, not to retype the commands. All right? Perfect, Alex. Let's grab the package name for your calculator. Okay? Just do the same thing, but with the calculator, for example, or for Facebook, or for Amazon. Okay? What is I have my package name. You see how easy it is to get the package name. All right? For the calculator, or for the Amazon, or for the application. How about Lingo card, guys? Let's just use the Lingo card. Lingo, Lingo, let's see. But with Lingo, you have to be very, very careful because it could be several ones, but because lingo is kind of linguistic. It could be several similar applications on your device. So lingo card is having a package name, lingocard.lingocard.lingocard, right? So it's fun. And now, what I want you to do, I want you guys to just copy and paste, okay, into your notepad, Com United Mobile Android, and you will know that this is the package name, so you don't need to retype it all the time, right? We can do it like this. And for Lingo card, if we want to use it, because not to retype it. And this is what I recommend you guys to do all the time. If if you know that you're going to be using and reusing some of the data, then just put it on the notepad. You don't need to retype all these command lines, and especially the package names, the names of the applications, just whatever you guys are doing. So why do we need that? Okay. And because this is the only way to test our application and show our Android Studio, okay, you know what? I want to test my application. And Android Studio is going to say, okay, what is the package name? If you don't know the package name, you're pretty much doomed. All right? So we're going to just skip this one. And we're going to do something really, really fun. Okay? Well, except the bug report, guys, we should be able to collect logs. But just give me just 1 second to go back to these packages, because do the same for your emulator. It's, it's the same procedure for your emulator, just like for your device. The only difference is -E, right? So please, guys who are basically only working with the emulator, I hope you also got my idea that you can do it for your emulator. So please use these command lines. So just adjust it. Now, first and most, guys, this is mandatory. It's like brushing your teeth in the morning, okay? Let me explain to you the difference between bug report and the logcat. Logcat, it is again a tool that your Android Studio is being equipped with. So, and usually when we run the logs, it goes into the buffer. The buffer is a container where all logs are being stored every time when we are running anything like a log or bug report. It's just basically the container that is using it. Yes, please exit shell by typing exit, so you could be bumped back into the ADB. Okay. The next command line is ADB logcat -C, brushing the teeth. All right. So let's run this command line, ADB -D logcat -C, or ADB -E logcat -C. Either, if you're working on the device, it's -D, we're cleaning the buffer. On the guys put the command lines for the device and the emulator, ADB -E logcat, or okay, Greg, more than one device or emulator. Greg, what do you have? It looks like you did not separate your devices. Again, if you have more than one device, then you're gonna receive that cute message reminding you, hey, look at me, look at yourself. You have two devices and you did not separate the command line. All right? So, everybody, sometime, this is again new Android Studio glitch. Sometime it'll tell you, oh, I'm unable to clean up. Just run this command again, okay? And it will clean up. I'm gonna clean up my own. I'm gonna exit. Please remember, exit. We're gonna be using ADB. ADB is not working in shell. ADB minus D. Locate minus C. So once it kind of cleans it, it's gonna just automatically take you to this ADB platform tools, right? So I also gonna clean the emulator and just gonna change the minus D to minus E, and I know exactly what is going on. So, okay, guys, now it is gonna be fun. But before we run this fun, what we're gonna do, I have to make sure that you guys see this particular line. To stop madness, you have to press Control plus C. Okay? So, we are going to run the logcat command for your device. Okay? Everybody, ADB minus D logcat. All right? ADB minus D logcat. And let's enjoy what we did. ADB minus D logcat. Ooh, everything. Okay? Everything is going crazy, right? And this is the indication. So you're not even touching your device, right, guys? You're not touching it. But and all these processes are running. I can tell you, remember in the developers options, I told you guys, there are it's a menu, limit background processes. So your phone has a life on its own. Even when you're not using, it's living its own kind of the path and enjoying its life. This is what your Android is doing in the background, even if you're not touching them. So let's stop this madness. Like I said, it's a Control C, Control C, Control C to stop that. Okay. So basically, what we did, we just ran the logs. We grabbed every single environment that is this logcat is okay, thank you, Control plus C, Andre. So, and basically, this some time needed for the developers to see what kind of the environment your phone is running, to see why the application is not running properly. What I have to tell you guys is, so basically, when you run this command line, ADB minus D logcat, it's basically collecting every possible log that your device is producing, every single process, okay, that your device is processing. So, but do we really need all these logs unless the developer specifically asks us to run these particular logs? No, of course not. So the most common, and these logs could be separated into the different levels, okay? Like, for example, I want to run only error logs for my device to see, what kind of errors my device produced before maybe something happened, okay, with the application. But you have to understand, but by running just the command line, like you see just in front of you, like adb minus dlocate star and E, for example, right? We're just showing it that we want only error logs. So, guys, Mac people, you do not need to put the capital letter, okay, and you can see the letter is corresponding for the word. For example, E is for error. The first letter is E in arrow. For example, F, it's for fatal, okay, level logs. I is for information, and so on and so on. So you just have to, remember, oh, I need arrow logs. It's going to be E. And I don't know, guys, on your Android Studio, especially Windows. It depends if you have Windows 7 or Windows 10, you might want to use only the capital E. Mac people, you can use the lowercase. So, but try it both ways, okay? And yes, okay, for Windows 10, yes, I know there, Greg, you don't need to put the capital. So let's try to run only error logs for our device and see what it's going to give us. Oops. All right. ADB minus D. Locate. Okay, let me see what I have. All right. So sometime, and this is the error logs only. I know it is the error logs only, guys. Okay. So also on the bottom, guys, there is a tab, locate. Okay. It is running the same logs in here. Okay. And just putting it into the buffer. You can, but what I kind of learned, yes, absolutely, you're going to be having lots of errors. But what I learned, these particular logs, they're not getting cleaned really well. So we just, do it in a different way. So Control C to stop that. Okay. And let's, for example, this is from the device, right? You guys understood. We are not giving any package name for our application. And, hold on. Okay, just a moment, guys. How to collect logs. We're going to do it gradually. All right. How to collect logs and put it right into the text file. Okay. This is going to be ATB minus dlocate. We're going to run error logs and we're going to put it in a text file. Okay. Of course, guys, because you are in a platform tools, your log is gonna be in platform tools. If you don't wanna go that far, for example, you can assign any directory, for example, directory A, okay, in here. And I am going to put it online to txt. So, but if you are not showing the path, it is going to be in the same directory as your platform tools. And then you can just copy and paste it. All right. Got it, guys? So you can save it anywhere where you want to and be happy about yourself. All right. So I'm gonna let's clean Okay, we're brushing our teeth. Okay, ADB minus D log cat. We have to clean. ADB minus D log cat minus C. Cleaning the buffer. And, because we were okay, you see, this is what I was telling you. Fail to clear the main log. This is the new glitch in Android Studio, but if I do it again, it's gonna give me maybe the same message one more time, okay? But I'm not gonna stop, okay? Log cat minus C. You see? So I did it twice and it's finally cleaned it. So don't get, frustrated if you're receiving the error message. So you see, I received it twice, but I did it. Okay, so I'm going to be ADB doing the collecting logs, and simultaneously I am going to put it into the online to txt, okay, on my directory C. And, okay, look at E, and then I am going to put online to txt. All right, so basically, guys, don't get scared that nothing is going on in front of you on this terminal, because all your logs are being sent into this online txt file. All right, so well, Nadia, you're not in the platform tools. Please, switch your path. And this is have to be like your mantra. You have to be in the platform tools. So, you see, guys, this log file is being collected in the in your text file. That's why you see the blinking cursor. Control C to stop it, and let me show you that I do have this file. Okay, hold on, guys. Online, hold on. Here we go. I have online to txt. We started at 1854, 6:54 p.m. You see, this is what when you clean up the buffer, it gives you a clean log. You see, so it gives you only the logs that you guys want to collect. All right. So our next task, of course, guys, brushing our teeth. We're going to clean up the buffer again. And we're going to collect the logs and put these logs into the text file from our application. All right, guys? So, it's just my reminder to you. Now, there is a very, very cool command line in here. Just a moment, guys. And I am going to adjust just a little bit in here, because this is kind of the old command line, but we got the coolest command line. It's much easier. And it's gonna be find string. Okay, hold on. We don't need find str. Okay, and we're gonna put the oops. All right, let me just a little bit to minimize so you can see. So basically, guys, you should. Where is it? I can find it on Google Drive. I don't. Oh, well, it means that you do not have this application. Just use the COM United Mobile Android, or you can use your calculator. Just grab this calculator package. So the easiest one right now is ADB log cat. we are collecting error logs from our device. We are putting it into the text file, and here we are showing what application we're gonna use. But this command line, guys, you need to remember. You have to work on your application to get logs. It's a very, very good command line. You can open the application, okay, and start working in order to collect the log files. Got it, guys? It's going to be on line 3txt. I cleaned I brushed my teeth, right? We cleaned up the buffer. And the logs are being collected. Just make sure that you guys are working on your application, because in order to collect the logs, and you also have to remember, guys, that this blinking cursor is an indicator that logs are being collected. Okay, it's in your background. You're not going to see it. You can work with your application and be happy that the logs is collected. You don't need to worry about anything. You can just enjoy your time, automatically collect it. And then when you finish, Control C. Okay, and let's see. It is on line 3txt. Okay, it depends where you saved it. Okay, this is my file. I have it on line 3txt, and this is the log file in here that we started at 1857. And you can see, let's see, file, and if you don't find United, right? United. Oops, hold on, just guys. I missed this. United. Yes, of course it's United. Everything is about United because we are checking our United, right? Everything is United. So this is our log for United Airlines. Error logs. And what happened while you were testing? It's being collected. It's being happy. So, and you guys can use this log for your application. You can just do whatever you guys want to with this particular log, and we can continue collecting logs some other time, because there is other command line that it's a little bit more complicated, but it's the older command line where we are using the grep command. Okay, so in this one, it is as valuable, but because they come up with this fine string, it's more kind of a precise command line. And it's just fun to use it, and it just goes right through. So we're really happy. Before we were just going through this ADB minus D shell, grep, you know, the package. But do you guys understand that once you're working with the application, you're using the package name, right? You use the APK file only once when you install the application, okay? And, well, you know, of course, you can start logs first, okay? Then you open, so not to miss anything. Yeah, it's better to start running logs first, then, but make sure you open the application pretty fast. All right, guys? So we're going to continue practicing our command lines. We have plenty of them to go through. So your homework, learn how to install the application, how and manually delete the application if you don't know how to uninstall it. So, but for people who want to uninstall the application, it's going to be ADB minus D, uh, uninstall, and we are uninstalling the package, not APK, guys, right? The package name for United Mobile Android. Okay, you have the package name, you know how to grab it. So if you want to install and uninstall the application, while we're installing, it's .apk, and when we are uninstalling, it is the package. I will see you at session 7, guys, on Thursday. Your homework is going to be just practicing, these command lines, how to find the package information. This is 100% sure questions you're going to have for the interview. Okay, guys, good night, everyone, and I will see you on Thursday.